Tonight is all about awareness to a great cause. Please visit the tables under the grandstands for a photo booth, raffle, cookies, glow sticks, koozies, and more. If you find a Donate Life themed rock, please take this to the prize table to receive a gift from one of our drivers. Iowa Donor Network is also set up under the grandstands to answer any questions or help you to register to be a donor. They have some green ribbon stickers that the drivers have signed. If your sticker has the name of the feature winner, bring it to the prize table for an entry into next week's race. We also have a Snapchat filter tonight for use in the grandstands if anybody would like to use that. Tonight, each class is in honor or memory of a donor or recipient. Their stories will be shared throughout the night. Organ and tissue donations surround us, and I don't think many realize how close to home it hits. There are people in our community and racing family who have donated, received, or have a hero in their family. These include Jaden McGrath, daughter of Josh and Amanda Coonrod and Joe and Amber McGrath. She received a life-enhancing skin transplant at 3 months of age after a severe allergic reaction to penicillin. Racer Brandon Smith donated his corneas and tissues, enhancing the lives of many. Previous editor of Hawkeye Racing News, Jim Morrison, received a kidney transplant in 2014 that saved him his life and allowed him to live without dialysis. Dale Miller, employee of Performance Bodies, was able to donate after his passing in 2015. Bobby Hepker and flagman Wes White's sister Penny White donated her heart and kidneys after a car accident that took her life at age 17. Their father also donated after his passing at age 59. Cliff Youngblood, cousin of racing wife Jill Johnson, donated kidneys, heart valves, and eyes to save and enhance many lives. Racer Chris Luloff received a life-saving living kidney transplant from his cousin Marcus Wayne that provided a normal life for 6 years. He's currently back on dialysis, waiting for a second life-saving transplant. Racer Alex Wantiger was given the gift of sight after receiving a cornea transplant at age 1. Donna Harker was a bone recipient in April of last year that allowed her to walk again. Faith Davis, 17-year-old niece of IMCA's Brett Rutt and Virginia Rutt. This one needs a little extra prayers tonight. She received a liver transplant after 7 attempts. However, since then, this was just recently, her body has rejected the liver. She continues to live day to day. Her lungs are not functioning. She's been in the hospital for 3 weeks trying to get them better. She graduated from high school in May, and this liver transplant allowed her 3 weeks to live a normal life. They're holding off on her receiving another liver until she can physically handle it, as she's dropped down to 85 pounds. Joan Flocker, mother of Greg, Mike, Terry, Steve, Dan, Randy, and Marty Flocker, gave her kidneys after passing in 1995. Carrie Becker was able to be a living kidney donor to her brother, Kevin Shares, in 2008. Don Gudenkoff was able to bless others as a tissue, bone, and cornea donor. Jeff Simmons gave the gift of sight to 2 through his corneas and enhanced 9 others with his gift of bone and tissue. Caleb Vandegorder, son of Christy and Ben Ward and Kevin Vandegorder, received bone to repair his knees, and he's waiting for a second surgery on his other knee. Brandon Vogt, son of racer Sean Vogt, donated his eyes, bone, skin, and organs to science. Rodney Wayne was a cornea and tissue donor. 2-year-old Jared Wayne, son of George Wayne and Tamara Fish, brother of racer Marcus Wayne, was able to enhance many lives through tissue donation. Laura Kaiser was a living kidney donor to her husband Dan Kaiser, who also donated his corneas after his passing. Ronald McLean received a kidney transplant in 2016. Stephen Cook was an organ donor in 2015. Racing wife Stacey Johnson's father, Steve Bruce, donated his corneas. 15 15-year-old Logan Luft saved 5 lives and impacted potentially 50 others. You might think that it will never happen to you or anyone you know, but the people I've listed are proof that it does affect us all in some way. It affects our community, our family, our friends, our racing family, and it could affect you. Before we start, I'd like to take a moment for each of you to ask yourself one question. If you were in need of a life-saving transplant or life-enhancing tissue or eye, would you accept it? If your answer was yes, then please consider giving. Iowa Donor Network is under the grandstands and can answer any questions or help anybody register to become a donor. At this time, before we start the national anthem, I want you all to take a brief moment of silence to honor and remember the past, present, and future heroes and recipients. During the anthem, we have drivers on the track that will be honoring a loved one or a friend or a family member that has been a donor or a recipient. Thank you.
Would you please stand for the playing of our national anthem?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's